of the political divide that has been trying to turn, or I don't know how I can phrase it, that has been trying to redefine how the politics of these nation are conducted and how elections are conducted. And I would say this without hesitation. For example, is with the DP when he came up with the bottom-up concept and all that, and the hustler versus dynasty,
making this an economic question.
Yes, an economic question. And one of the things they've been Kenya Kwanza has been doing and drumming across their political meetings is that this election will be about the economy. That is one thing the DP goes around drumming and saying that this election will be about the economy, because he wanted to create another dynamic to this election. And this dynamic is what now is being dented by these numbers that you see, because most of the people that felt most aggrieved by the economy are young Kenyans between the age of 18 to 35. Most of the Kenyans who felt excited by the hustler and that narrative is that the same age bracket. So I think it was the belief that we have that our focus is on this age group, so we need to have the messaging for this group that made him come up with that as a narrative or make this election about the economy. But the truth of the matter is that it's not going to be about the economy. And if you want to know that both sides have acceded to that, look at how they're doing their campaigns. There are areas where there are certain regions where they are camping. If you look at their circuits, the way they are going, they have divided themselves into teams. For example, in Azimio, Martha Karua is in one part of this country, Raila Odinga and his team are in this other part of the country. You go to Kenya Kwanza, Mudavadi and his team have camped in Western. They decided that they are going to camp in Western and ensure that they get the 70% that they promised DP Ruto. DP himself has been going to other parts of the country, and there is also now an aspect that we have also seen where Rigathi Gachagua himself has also now has a team that is going around with doing economic forums. I also noticed that there is a different team that had been assigned a part of ISTAD within Kenya Kwanza that comprises of Speaker Muturi and Machakos governor. So essentially what they're trying to do, we've gone back to the same demographics that we always talk about, and that is the regions. And the regions, and I will say this, is that regions, the issue of the regions is found even in the Constitution. There is a reason why the Constitution requires that a winning presidential candidate, in addition to getting the 50% plus one vote, must have 25% from at least 24 half of the counties. So you have to focus. You don't have just to focus. You cannot just win from one region. Right. So you have to focus in all those regions. So you will see that they have all mapped out. You have the strongholds, areas that are perceived as strongholds. They're the ones that they perceive as battlegrounds. And I was surprised to hear Governor Nanok yesterday talking about what they believe are UDA's strongholds that were previously viewed as Raila's strongholds. And you can see there has been more focus in those campaigns. The DP has been there more than once, more than twice. So basically, I think that is the alignment that they're doing. But at the end of the day, it's a tribal arithmetic. It is those numbers that will matter at the ballot.